Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and we are in Undead Horde War. You all know the drill. I am going to offer commentary throughout my war hits, explaining the teams that I bring, and also the tile movement throughout each of those matches. Real quick before we get started, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. I did also just add memberships recently to the channel, so if you are interested in supporting the channel, click the join button next to where it says subscribed and you can find out some additional information. Without further ado, let's get into our war hit. With my first flag, we are going to go up against their toughest team. It is a Bernadette tank team. They've also got 4 tunes or 3 tunes plus the fighter version of Costume Obicon with the tune bonus. I personally like this version also because it gives counterattack to 3 and it increases the mana of Obicon and his nearby allies. I use him sometimes. I should be using him this war, but for this battle on my offensive team, I've got 3 blues, Damon, and Medea. So I'm bringing a 3-1-1 because I wanted to bring 3 different colors of counters for Bernadette. Lord Loki, of course, copies her special. Damon makes it so that she or somebody else cannot cast any buffs or ailments to anybody. And then Medea has that shifting mindless attack to 1, and then will also attack 2 additional enemies. I actually just maxed and limit broke a second Medea. This is the second one. The other one's double limit broken. Actually went defensive path on this Medea because I don't plan on double limit breaking. I may eventually do it. I don't have any alpha ethers to do it right now and probably won't for a little while. And I have a couple other heroes that I want to double limit break before I would do a second one. But she's extremely useful and her defensive stats are pretty much on par with the one that I double limit broke because of the fact that I took that defensive path. Her attack is 1327, so it's pretty low there compared to some of my other heroes, but she's got 1485 shield and 2310 health, so she will definitely be okay. I've got Grimsteel to increase that attack and defensive growth, and Nautica to help him and Medea fire faster. Let's see how this first flag goes. All right, not a bad board to start here. I'm going to start off with the purples here on the right against Liana. And now I'm going to match these 4 reds. I need 6 reds to get Damon activated, 9 blues for Lord Loki, and 7 purples to get the first charge of Medea activated. It looks like I'll be able to definitely get my purples. I am going to move these yellows on the bottom left. I could match the blues in the very middle and set a cascade of yellows and greens, but I don't want to chance that potentially setting off Bernadette. So we're going to do this first. This is much of a safer bet. And then I'm going to match the purples against Bernadette in the middle here. That's going to make it so that I can get some blues going as well. So I'll be able to get my blues for Lord Loki. Don't keep on setting cascades off, please. Okay. That was a little close for comfort. Definitely still some mana that she needed to get her special off. So I've got both Damon and Medea. I don't need to use both of them against Bernadette. I think what I want to do is use Medea on Bernadette. I do need to remember that I need to wait until that shifting mindless attack goes off of her in order to copy her special. And then I'm going to use Damon on Obicon so that he does not cast that counterattack for anybody. All right, so that worked. And now let's do this. And now I'm going to match these blues over here on the right horizontally. Bernadette has the shifting mindless attack for 2 more turns, so I do need to make sure that she goes off. I think what I want to do actually is set off this yellow diamond. Leon's going to go off anyway, and that's going to put some tiles against her, and this will definitely make it so that Bernadette goes off. And that her mana gets reset. All right, that was a lot of damage to Grimsteel. Hopefully Magni does not hit Grimsteel. I'd rather not have him die. So I'm going to match my 3 blue tiles so that I can get Bernadette activated. I mean, Lord Loki, so I can copy Bernadette's special. Please don't hit Grimsteel. Perfect, okay. Oh, that almost actually killed Lord Loki. Not quite, but... So we're going to use Nautica first, and then I'm going to use Grimsteel so that I can increase my attack growth and defensive growth. That's going to help me a lot this battle. And now I'm going to wait a turn to copy Bernadette, I think, because of the fact that Vivica's about to heal, and I'd rather the damage from the special to affect everybody. Alright, now we are going to copy Bernadette's special with Lord Loki. It's probably not going to affect anybody but her and Obakan, since we've got some tunes that will likely resist. It actually affected Liana. Perfect, okay. Now, I am going to match these reds up the middle. Got a little cascade of purples, very nice. And now Medea's activated. And I'm going to save Medea because that just went off for the painting. So I'm going to match these greens over here. Yeah. That's going to make it so that I can get my reds for Damon if I need to activate him again. Going to match these greens over here. I do definitely need to move this battle along a little bit, so probably going to start making some moves quicker. Stop the cascades, please. Okay. We actually should be able to kill Bernadette now. I think I'm going to use Damon on her, because I don't think Medea would have killed her by herself. Okay, that worked out. Now, I don't want to have Vivica reflected, so I'm going to attack the ones over here. Like to be able to get my blues activated again, so we're going to attack these over here. Actually, I'm going to match the purples. See if we can get Obakan activated. Okay, cool. Now he's going to shift that over back to himself. Even better. I want to see if we can kill these over here on the right soon. Alright, Liana is almost dead. She's going to go off, unfortunately, but that's okay. That's a lot of reds in a cascade. Plus, a red diamond just got activated. Don't set off Vivica. She's going to heal Liana when she's almost dead. Not ideal. So Liana is almost about to die. I'm going to hit Obakan with Damon. Max these purples here. Obakan's dead. Very good. See if I can get these blues activated. Very good. I am going to copy Magni's special since Liana's about to die anyway. This is also going to set off Medea. Very good. And that was not enough to kill Liana, man. Okay. We should be fine with her special going off, though. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, definitely need to get this battle moving along, though. Alright, we are going to kill Liana now with Damon. Attack these over here. Again, just trying to make some moves a little bit quicker here, since we are running out of time. Alright, we are looking better now that Magni's dead. And hopefully we can kill Vivica soon before she heals herself again. Perfect. Awesome. Those tiles were enough to do it. So we are 1 for 1 in this Undead Horde war so far. With my second flag, I'm going to bring Darkfeather, Medea, and Von Rothbert for purples, and Galapago and Spartoy for some greens against this Costume Dia-Chan tank team. They've also got Zhuge Liang, Aurelius as a healer and reviver, Lemonwood, and Marjana. Galapago does remove minions for everybody. Obviously, that's not going to remove them for Zhuge or Dia-Chan, but it will remove them for everybody else. Spartoy will put some fiends on everybody. Von Rothbert has that dancing effect that also silences, and Medea has the shifting violence attack along with Darkfeather and that extra effect with the extra damage from his special, so that usually works out really well against purple Dia-Chan tank teams because it's also increasing my attack growth and defense growth along the way. So looking to definitely kill Relius probably first if we can. And we got quite a bit of purples to start. Very good. I don't think I can set up a yellow or purple diamond, I mean. So I think what I want to do first is attack Relius with the purples on the left here. Now I'm going to move up these couple purples by matching the yellows here. That's going to make it so that I can get my 9 purple tiles very quickly, which I like. Dia-Chan's going to go off anyway, no matter what I match up the middle, so I'm going to match these purples and greens. I'm going to wait one turn to use my purples here, because Galapago and Spartoy both activate in 7 tiles. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to match 9 this time, because I just don't have the ability to match a 4, match a green. So I am going to use them now, though. I'm going to use Darkfeather first, of course. Then I'm going to use Medea on Zhuge Liang, hoping that he doesn't resist it. And he did not resist it. Perfect. Okay. So he has that shifting violence attack, and now I'm going to use Von Rothbert on Relius. This may kill him, and that's okay if it does. If not, it'll silence him, and it'll have that spreading effect for the silence. Zhuge Liang may resist it, but that's okay, even if he does or if it doesn't. I'm going to match these greens over here now against Lemonwood. And we should be able to get our green tiles off, or green specials off, before Lemonwood goes off also. And now Relius is dead. Perfect. Now I'm going to use Galapago first, and then we're going to use Spartoy. And the effect from Lemonwood, if he doesn't die, will be very minimal. He's only going to be able to attack 1, which is very nice. Now I am going to match these blues against Lemonwood. Alright, that worked out. No specials activated for me, or no tiles activated for me, so he's only going to attack 1. Now, Dia-Chan's going to go off anyway, so I'm going to match these yellows over here. That'll set off a cascade of greens and some purples. Very nice. We got some additional purples and another cascade of purples. I will take it. Lemonwood is dead. Perfect. We got 4 greens. And because Galapago and Spartoy are on their second charge of the Untold Tales, they activate in 9 tiles now. I've got their costumes for both, that's why they activate in 9. Alright, now let's match these purples over here. Yeah. I'm going to hold off on using my specials because I'd like to remove the minions, or at least the ones for Marjana, since those would be able to get removed. So I'm going to hit this green dragon. I only need 2 more green tiles, so I didn't want to move the other one. We'll save that in case if we need it later. Perfect. All right. Now, after Dia-Chan goes off, we are going to use Darkfeather first, of course. And then I'm going to use Galapago to at least remove Marjana's minions. Counterattack will happen for the other 2 back to him, but that's okay. Now I'm going to use Spartoy, put some fiends on people. Now let's do this. I'd like to try to get rid of Medea if we can. I'm sorry, Dia-chan with Medea. Hopefully the shifting mouth attack works on Dia-chan. And it did not, but that's okay. Now let's use Von Rothbert on Dia-chan. And Dia-chan is dead from the extra effect from Dark Feather. Perfect. Let's now ghost some green tiles over here. Perfect. This match is going very well. Gonna move up this one green tile so I can ghost some more later, and I've also got the purple tiles I can match against Zhuzhliang also. Marjana is just about dead. We should be able to kill her before her special goes off. I'll use Galapagos first, and then Spark Toy, match these purples over here. And Zhuzhliang is almost dead also. Gonna match these greens first. And I probably should have just ghosted tiles rather than matching the greens against Zhuzh, but that's okay. Alright, let's just ghost some tiles now. Or maybe the Fiends will just kill him. I probably should have just done that rather than matching the green tiles. But we'll ghost some purples here. Just kidding. The Fiends did kill Zhuzhliang. We are now 2 for 2 in this war. Very nice. With my third flag, I'm going to bring 3 blues and 2 purples against this Weilthau tank team. I've got Obakan, who will give counterattack to him and nearby allies, Dia-chan and Thalassa as healers, and Richard and Magni as some heavy hitters. Definitely want to bring 2 healers because they've got some heavy hitters, obviously, with the Toon Kagans and the Toon Justice, so if they go off, that's going to be quite a bit of damage counterattacked back to them, with Obakan if we can get him off also. All right, we have a purple diamond to start. I'm going to take that right off the bat. We do only need 7 tiles to get both Obakan and Dia-chan activated, so I'm not going to hit that purple diamond. I'm going to move up one of those purples so I can match 3 of them next turn. That's definitely a better use of my tile movement. I'll save that purple diamond for when we get 7 more on the board. Now, I'm going to use Dia-chan so we can get those minions going. And I think I might wait to use Obakan. Yeah. In case if Weilthau goes off again soon, I'd like to get my blues activated so I can use Obakan, Richard, and Magni at the same time if we can. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but we are going to match this green dragon here, which will set off a little cascade of reds. I am now going to use Obakan because I'm going to match some tiles against Kagan in case if there's more cascades. If he goes off, I want that counterattack to work. All right, we did get some blues. Very good. I'm going to match these blues on the right over here, which will set a little cascade with the reds. Hopefully we get some more purples. Nope. But we were able to get enough tiles to activate our blue, so that's good. Now, I want to use Thalassa first for that overheal. I'd like to get rid of Weilthau if we can, so I'm going to use the main part of Richard on her. And then I'm going to use Magni. Almost dead. I think I'm going to hit this purple diamond. In fact, I'm going to use the green dragon to do it. Hoping this kills her with those 3 purple tiles. And it did. Perfect. Okay. We've got their healer out of the way. Kagan's going off right now. Counterattack was able to kill him. Very nice. Now, let's use Obakan against the 2 on the left here. And I'm going to hold off on using Dia-chan since I don't need to use her. I'm going to match these blues right here. We'll match the ones horizontally next turn against Justice, and one of them will get ghosted, so We'll be able to get Magni's special activated. I don't think Richard will be able to, although with that Cascade of Blues, that will activate him. Very good. And Justice is about to die because of the counterattack, and possibly the hero on the left, I forget their name, but Justice is definitely dead. Very good. Now, let's hit the ones over here. I'm going to use Celeste to overheal first, and then Richard, who does extra damage against red. 1,054 with the minor part of the damage. That's pretty cool. And now Magni should be able to kill Kagan probably. And he does. We are now 3 for 3 this war. Going very smooth. With my 4th flag, I'm going up against a Fungustine tank team. I'm bringing my own Fungustine with Grovert, who gives Mega Fiends. I've also got Mina for some mana control, Sludges, who will create that dancing effect so that any attacks could potentially give damage to the enemy, and then Leonidas as a sniper. I do have the glass version of Leonidas, but because none of their enemies have any defensive buffs like counterattack, he is going to be more useful with that toon version. I've had a lot of fun with Grovert so far with those Mega Fiends, and I've been using usually 2, sometimes even 3 healers with Grovert, just letting those Mega Fiends do their work. They usually give about 500 damage each time they get hit once that Mega Fiend goes off, and he's very useful to use against heroes that have Mega Fiends like Rosalind that we've got here, so that I can replace their Mega Minion. So to start, I'm going to match these purples and greens over here on the left. I'm going to match these blues up top on the right, which will set off a cascade on the bottom left with some purples and move up a green. Hopefully we get another green, and we do get another green. Very good. And actually, I'm going to be able to get my greens activated very early between these and the ones on the right. And we've got some other yellows. Very good. I'm going to match these first here. And once Grovert goes off the first time, so he activates in 7 tiles right now for me, he's going to start activating in 6 tiles every single time after that because of the instant mana that he gives himself. So first, let's overheal with Fungustine. And then I am going to wait to use both of them since their Fungustine is about to heal them. And Rosalind's actually about to go off in a moment also. So let's do this. I'm going to match these purples over here on the top right, which should set off both of them, which is actually what I want to do so that I can use Grovert. They probably should have put Rosalind on the left flank. That way the regular heal went first and then the overheal in case if they were to go off at the same time like that, but I will take it. All right, now let's do this. I'm gonna hit Fungustine with the Mega Fiend. I'd like to get rid of him first if we can, and then we'll be able to ghost tiles up the middle. I don't want to hit him with the main part of Mina in case if it does more than 25% damage. I don't think that it will, but just in case, so we'll hit the ones over here, see if we can do some damage to this Mega Fiend, or Mega Minion rather. We'll hit Fungustine with the minor part of it. That would have been cloaked probably. So now let's start matching some yellow tiles so that I can get the dancing effect going. I'm going to actually match these greens up here, which is going to set off quite a bit of a cascade with the reds here and maybe some yellows. Nope, but we did get some purples. Okay. Now I want to match these yellows up against Fungustine. Domichi is about to go off, and I don't have the dancing effect, but that's okay. Let's match these greens over here so I can give somebody else a Mega Fiend. I am now going to match these yellows. I'm going to wait for Grovert to go off since Rosalind is about to heal. Now, let's give this Mega Fiend to Rosalind over here. I'm going to match these greens toward her. Hoping this Mega Fiend kills Fungustine this turn, maybe. And it did. Perfect. It did give a Mega Minion to nearby allies. That was dumb of me to put the Mega Fiend on Grover. Well, I learned something new again. Alright, now let's hit this red dragon. I'm hoping this will set off my yellows, maybe. And it did. Perfect, although we got a cascade underneath anyway. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to use Leonidas against... Actually, let's kill the two on the left over here. I'll save Rosalind for toward the end. In case if... or rather, so I can ghost some tiles, rather. Let's put a Mega Fiend on Leonidas over here. Let's attack these two on the right, or on the left, rather. I am going to use Sludgeist now, since their specials are going to be going off soon. I'm going to hit this purple dragon over here, since I can't really ghost anything else over there. I'm going to match these purple tiles on the bottom left next. I'm really going to focus my tile efforts over on the left side. Probably the rest of this battle, although we're going to get another Mega Fiend. Very good. I'm going to put that on Domitia. I'm going to match these blues against Domitia. And we're going to be able to ghost 3 more green tiles, which is going to give me another Mega Fiend to give somebody. And I'm going to hit Leonidas with the main part of Mina. And then we're going to give the Mega Fiend to Elkinen. Let's match these blues here so that maybe I can get a green. Oh, I can ghost another set of greens, which is going to give me Grover again. And we can ghost some yellows here. That is perfect. Leonidas is dead. Perfect. Before I use any of my green specials, I'm going to match some tiles up against Rosalind, let her heal first, give herself a new, fresh Mega Minion so that I could replace that with a Mega Fiend. Alright, I'm going to use Sludgeist, Fungustine, the main part of Mina on Rosalind. Now we're going to... I should have given Rosalind the Mega Fiend first, but it is what it is. I'm still learning how to use Grover. Just gonna ghost some tiles over here on the left, let the Mega Fiends do their work. I do need to get a new Mega Fiend on Elkinen though, since his was healed away. And we're gonna be able to do that by ghosting these green tiles right now. And these Mega Fiends should be able to kill both of them, I think, this turn. Or maybe the Flying Discs from Mina. I will take it. We are now 4 for 4 this war. With my 5th flag, I'm going to bring 3 reds and 2 yellows against this Moon Cure tank team. They've also got Moon Bell, who will give minions, but the rest of this team, especially with those, are pretty passive in the sense that they've got a healer, a minion giver, which will also increase mana, El Nadaha, who is not really a super strong attacker with 1348 attack. They've got Marjana and her second costume, who's only got 1416 attack and will attack 3. Mortimer does give silence to 3, so he's probably actually going to be the first target that I would want to take out so that I can remove that factor. So between Pepperflame, Isidore, Gestalt, and Shimmer Scale, I've got some really strong attackers, especially with Pepperflame and that attack up. I'm only bringing Rosalind as a healer, again, because they really don't have very strong attackers. I do need to be careful about Munker and his special, because he does give 10% mana to all allies whenever I use a special after he goes off for the next 5 turns. So let's see how this battle here goes. All right, quite a bit of yellows. I do need 8 tiles to get both Shimmer Scale and Rosalind active. So I'm going to start off with matching these 4 on the right against Mortimer. See what kind of damage that does. Quite a bit. Very nice. I'm actually going to be able to get my yellows activated pretty early by using these 3 on the bottom left first. No more cascades, please. Okay. Now I'm going to use this yellow dragon because I only need 1 more yellow tile for both of my yellows. So I'd like to get those full Mega Minions and be able to potentially kill Mortimer, I think, with Shimmer Scale. Perfect. Mortimer is dead. Now let's use Rosalind. I'm going to try to stay away from Immune Cure for the next couple turns, hoping that one of the Mega Minions hits El Nadaha and kills her. I'm going to match these blue tiles up against Moon Bell. And one of them did hit El Nadaha. What does she have left for health? 166. I really need the Shimmer Scale Mega Minion to hit her. Actually, probably either one of them would be fine. Let's do this. I'm going to match 4 more purples against Moonbell. And now El Nadaha is dead. Perfect. Okay. It's going to make things go a little bit smoother, not having to worry about her and being able to ghost tiles on the right, although I literally cannot match any tiles on the right. All right, that's okay. I'm going to match these reds over here against Moonbell again. He's going to give everybody some more minions. I really don't have a lot of tile options, really just this stuff on the left with the blues. So let's see if we can get something going on over here. I'm going to match these yellows next so that I can maybe match the purples next. All right, finally able to ghost some tiles over here with these yellows. I don't think I've gotten my red specials off once this whole match, actually. So we're going to use these, and then I am going to ghost the yellow tiles first, and then I'll match the red tiles next turn, although we got a cascade of reds. I will take it. And we're going to get all of our reds activated. Very good. And I can ghost some more red tiles. So obviously I'm going to use Pepper Flame first. He increases the attack growth of him and nearby allies. So we'll use him first. And then I am going to use Isidore on Immune Cure. I want to see if we can do some damage against him and get rid of him over the next few turns, hopefully. And then Gestalt cubes will go randomly. And we're going to get 1 on Immune Cure and 2 on Marjana. Okay. Now, let's do this. I'm going to ghost these 3 red tiles. And I'm going to ghost 3 more red tiles right now. And we should definitely be able to end this battle because I'm going to get all 3 red specials again. We'll use Pepper Flame first and then Isidore. I'm guessing that's probably going to be the end of the match. And it is. We are now 5 for 5 this war. With my last flag, we're going to go up against this Toon Domitia tank team, actually, with also Astrid, Poffit, Black Caesar, and Magni. I'm bringing 3 yellows and 2 purples, including my own Toon Domitia. This is going to be a pretty passive team. I've got 2 healers with Diachan and Cleopatra, Zhuge Liang, who will give me minions with counterattack, and then also fiends for them, and Iga also gives fiends for the enemy as well. They've only got Astrid as a healer. I'm going to try to take her out first, and she also is a reviver, and then really the fiends from Zhuge Liang and Iga, and also the extra damage from the fiends that Iga gives, should be enough to make this battle go pretty smoothly for me. I do like to bring Iga against teams that don't have a healer as a tank, and where Domitia is really just a sniper to 1. Definitely beneficial for me, and we're going to be able to match a yellow diamond right from the start, although I may wait a turn to do that. Yeah, because I want to match these purples on the right first. That way, that one on all the way to the right didn't get stuck out there in no man's land. Now let's match that yellow diamond. Iga's first charge is now activated. I'm going to hold off on using that. Iga takes 14 tiles to get to that third charge, and I've only got 7 on the board right here, plus the 5 that I just matched is only 12, so I need 2 more yellows on the board before I can use that yellow diamond for everybody, and I don't really need to heal yet or get the counterattack from Zuja's minions since nobody's special is about to go off, so I'm going to see if we can get 2 more yellow tiles. I am going to match these 3 yellows to set up a little cascade of blues. And we got a blue diamond, and that blue diamond's going to go off. Hopefully we get 2 yellows out of that. We did get our 2 yellows. Very good. Now, assuming I counted correctly, I am going to hit this yellow diamond. We should be able to get our ×3 charge for Iga, and we did. Very good. Prophet's going to go off, but that's okay. I'm going to heal first with Cleopatra. I'm going to use Zhuzhliang first so that if there is any healing going on, those fiends get removed first because I want the fiends from Iga to make sure that they stay because of that extra damage. It's like 2,200 damage after 3 turns. That's going to happen. All right, now I want to match these blues to set off a little cascade of the greens underneath. And Domitia is dead. Very good. I'm going to match these reds against Magni just so I can move that purple tile over. I really need to get Domitia activated so that I can hit her against Astrid. I'm going to match these purple tiles right here. Black Caesar's going to go off. Hopefully he does not kill Domitia. I don't think that he should. Nope, and she actually evaded it, and that was a lot of damage back to everybody. We are going to use Domitia and the enchant, and this battle is pretty much already over now because of that counterattack action from Zhuja's minions. And the 2,200 damage that went off because of Iga's fiends. Very nice. We are a perfect 6 for 6 this war. It definitely went very smooth. We currently have 4868 points with 31 flags left. They have 3975 with 14 flags left. So we have a extremely high point differential and flag differential. We definitely solidified a win this war. And again, I am currently visiting one of our sister alliances, Guardians Reborn. We are recruiting for them and also some of our other alliances. We have 12 total alliances in the Guardians family. So if you are interested in joining a new alliance, reach out to me on the Line app. My Line contact info is in the description of the video, or you can just post a comment or a reply on this video and I will reach out to you that way. But that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button, make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.